I'm here today with something so brand new that at the time of filming, this car hasn't even been released in the UK yet. This is the all-new Geely EX5.
The girls with their nails done now.
This SUV comes in at 31,990 on the road. It has been out in other markets in China, Australia, and it's making its way over from Eastern Europe across to the West. There's 3 different trim levels at time of launch. The build quality looks fantastic. This car not only gives the fellow Chinese competitors a good run for its money, I'd put this up against some of the more premium European brands. So I'm joined here today with James, who's the product manager of Geely. Why did Geely bring the EX5 to the UK first, rather than some of the other cars that we know that they're already manufacturing around the world?
The Geely EX5 is the first product that they've really decided to attack the global market with. And as a mid-size SUV, it covers a lot of, in terms of global markets and global demand. SUV is generally kind of the most in demand, most sought after type of product, and there's very much a focus on new energy. So whether it be battery electric or plug-in hybrid or full hybrid, the focus is much more in terms of going globally on those kind of new energy products rather than maybe traditional ICE products.
And how does this product fare around the world already? How long has this car actually been out?
It's moving its way across the world, and obviously then we have our launch officially on the 23rd of October.
So that's when people will be able to start taking their first deliveries, or the order bank's open?
That's when we start officially taking orders.
Fabulous. So not long to wait for people to actually get behind the wheel.
Yeah.
Have you got much of a dealer lineup sorted yet?
We've got quite a few signed up already. We have a lot of interest in the Geely brand. When you go to geelyauto.co.uk, hopefully you'll be able to see where all of our dealers are, and hopefully there'll be one near to wherever you are.
Fantastic. So I'm super excited to take this car now for a spin, see what it's all about, see how it performs out in the real world.
Ben, happy life.
Geely Drive.
I think the girls with their nails done now.
So out on the roads in the EX5, this car's really lovely. It's very quiet. I know it's electric, so there's no motor sound, but the sound dampening in here, there's no wind noise. You don't really hear much of the outside traffic. Across the tarmac, there's no road noise. It's a very well put together car. Now the suspension has been tuned by Lotus Engineering, who are part of Geely. It's been refined for the UK roads because this car does sit on a global platform. It's the first global car for Geely, and it's been adapted and tuned for our roads. Now we're in the Oxfordshire countryside, so perhaps not the smoothest of roads. We're taking it through the town, and we've been down the dual carriageway, and it's great in and around town at kind of 20-30 miles an hour, and blasting it through the countryside. It feels extremely smooth. It feels extremely well put together, very robust, very solid, handles extremely well. We've got 3 driving modes here. We've got Eco, Comfort and Sport. We're currently in Sport at the moment, which has tightened up the steering a little bit. Comfort just relaxes that all down a little bit and does make it a very, very pleasurable driving experience. Now, Sport mode on this car does make it feel a little quicker off the mark. It increases that throttle response, but it's not, this car doesn't have, like say some of the other manufacturers, an actual sport level trim. So the suspension is more of a comfort suspension. So if you're looking for something perhaps a little bit more dynamic in the corners, this perhaps isn't the car. This car is designed for comfort and everyday use. It's got a 215 horsepower motor, which is on the front wheels. It accelerates from 0 to 62 in 6.9 seconds, and it's powered by the 60.2 kilowatt hour battery, and delivers a range of up to 267 miles. That's WLTP figures. So even in the kind of height of winter, when you're using a lot more of the ancillary features, you might expect to see, say, 30 miles less, for example, has kind of been the average that we've seen on other similar vehicles. But charging time for this, actually, it charges very quickly. From 20 to 30% up to 80, you're probably looking around about 20 to 30 minutes, and if that on a standard 150 kilowatt charger, say one of the Ionity chargers at, say, a roadside services or grid serve, that kind of thing. Being in the car, I mean, some little things. I love the fact that the indicators, I've never actually heard this before on another car, but if you indicate left, the sound comes out the left of the car, and if you indicate right, it comes out this side. I just thought that was quite novel, and something a little bit different. Also, the tones and sounds that the car makes are very nice. They're not annoying and irritating like you get on some cars, and the driver systems aren't too intense either, these kind of advanced European safety features. One thing I love about the tech on this car is the fact that the Flyme infotainment system is extremely large, and actually puts a lot of the European manufacturers and some of its fellow Chinese competitors to shame. I mean, this system is so easy to use. The buttons are so large that you're not fumbling around. Everything's exactly where you'd expect it to be. Plus, you've got the little display in front of us here. Plus, we even have a heads-up display. Driving this car, it feels extremely premium. It feels like a car that would be double the price of this. You know, I've been in some premium SUVs, Range Rovers, BMWs, Audis, and I would say that this actually feels like it's up there with those guys. Okay, we are lucky today. It's a nice sunny day, but there's so much light in here. And visibility is great. The A-pillars on this car, just the right size, so you can see everything clearly. Pedestrians in your way at junctions, that kind of thing. Good visibility. So love this car. Love the big mirrors as well. It just feels nice and easy. And the turning circle where we had to turn around earlier, great for tight spots, parking, cities, that kind of thing. So good all-rounder.
I think the girls with their nails done now.
So we're here with the launch colour, which is actually jade green. This car is finished with the 19-inch alloy wheels. The overall design of this car is very subtle and minimalist. It's very eloquent, looks very classy, look good in any setting. We've got some nice large wing mirrors with LED indicators built in. We've also got the camera system here as well in the side, plus these do have blind spot monitoring as well with illumination which pops up in them. Across the top we've got the running bars so that you can then fit roof rails, so you can put things like bike racks, roof boxes for when you're want to go on your summer holidays. Perfect for families, this car. The front end of the vehicle, we've got the LED daytime running lights. Nice long slim lights here, gives it kind of an aggressive look. Nice minimalist front here as well, nice flat sided. We've got the air intake grille along the bottom here with the radar system in the bottom, plus we've got front parking sensors. So it's fairly similar in size to the Ford Kuga and Skoda Enyaq. This car is actually 4.6 meters long by 1.9 meters wide and just under 1.7 meters high. So the side profile of the car is very minimalist, nice little swage line down the side here. But what I love is the fact that when you're in motion, or the car is locked, the door handles are nicely hidden away, but when you approach the car or go to unlock it, the door handles automatically pop out, making it nice and easy for you to open the doors. So the rear end of this vehicle is quite impressive. We've got this lovely LED light strip running all the way along. We've got rear spoiler as well, plus we've got automated tailgate here with the camera here, which the clarity of this camera is super impressive. Now we've got a massive boot space here. I mean, you've got this lovely carpeted floor piece here, which is removable. You can adjust the height of that so to give you more depth in the boot if you like, but lift this up and it goes all the way down. It almost looks like it's touching the floor. It's so deep, you can put so much stuff in there. And you've got even more storage over to the side here, which is great for propping things up, and you've got hooks as well to stop things from rattling around. So impressive, especially for those family summer holidays. So on the interior of this car is beautiful. I personally love the first option, which is the light interior, but there is a deep navy which we'll show you in just a second. The light interior feels beautiful. We've got, through the digital screen, we can open the sunshade here for the full panoramic sunroof, which then does fully open as well. So we can get lots of light and lots of air into the cockpit. What is also super cool about this car is we've got fully adjustable seats. We've got they're ventilated, heated. On the passenger side, you can actually lay these completely flat. So this is now going into the layback position where the back of the seat fully reclines, plus we actually get an extended leg rest here, so you can go for a full-blown nap in this thing, which is pretty cool, huh? We've obviously got this fantastic big Flyme screen or infotainment system and the Flyme sound, which for a standard sound system sounds incredible. I mean, I don't know if you can hear the bass coming from this. The steering wheel is one of these kind of cut-off steering wheels, so gives you a little bit more leg room here as you're getting in and out the car. We've got, because there's obviously no drivetrain going through the car like in a traditional combustion engine, they've maximised the space and storage in this car. And what's great is you've got this really deep storage unit here underneath the armrest. We then get a wireless charging station for our phone to go in there. Plus we get cup holders which are hidden away. We've then got our volume controls here on the dash. We've then got some buttons here for the climate control system, gloss black detailing here, which we've then got the kind of deep navy or black across the top with the cream then leather below. So it gives this real nice multi-tonal look in the car. The large 15.4 inch touchscreen display is super easy to use, and everything is at your fingertips here. And it comes complete with lots of apps already integrated as standard, including Spotify and of course Apple CarPlay. And we've got a full 360 pan view of the car here, which does make maneuvering super simple. And then we move across to the 10.2 inch display here, which is in full color and gives us all of the information we need as we drive in there. Plus we have a heads-up display, which is ideal to keeping your eyes on the road when you're driving. This car also comes complete with voice activation and has over 200 commands, so navigating to places is super easy. All you do is you say, "Hi Geely." Oh, got to download the voice package. Yeah, you've got to download a package. Too many manufacturers have made their infotainment systems so overly complicated that trying to do anything in the car is so distracting when you're driving, whereas this actually, as you're driving along, you can get to everything just at the touch of a button. Plus we've got the dual zone climate control, so you can independently control both sides of the car. We've got all the multifunction controls on the steering wheel. We can go through all the different functions of what you'd like to be displayed. That's all there. You've also got some hotkeys on the left-hand side, which can be programmed to do what you like. So you might use that for driving modes, for example. I like the driving position as well. It's a great driving position. Very comparable to, say, something like a Volkswagen Tiguan, which I guess is a good thing. That's a very popular car. And inside, it's got that Germanic feel about it as well. So I really do love that. Let's check out the back. We're going to check out the back. Look, here we are in the back of this car. I'm nearly 6 foot tall. There's loads of legroom, loads of height room. Because the curve of the rear, it doesn't start curving until behind the rear headrest, you still get no compromise on room at all. There's loads of light coming in through this panoramic sunroof, which opens, which I absolutely love. I love a sunroof that opens. I love the tinted rear windows. I love how all the detailing continues in the back. No compromise there. It's still beautifully finished. Loads of places to store things. We've got the kind of map pockets in the backs of the seats. We've got cup holders in the fold down armrest. We've got storage just in front here under the air vents and USB charging ports. And then we even have a drawer, which is perfect for snacks and all the bits that when you're out on the road, all your little travel games, that kind of thing, you can store them away nicely and hidden away. It's actually really luxurious in the back here. The seats are super comfy. Isofix both sides. You can easily fold down the seats, so you get flush through finish from the boot with the height adjustable floor in the boot there to make loading things through nice and easy. You can also tilt the seats back so you can adjust the rake of the seats, again for that ideal comfort. No wonder the sound system was so good. So this car actually has a 16 speaker system. There are speakers in the headrests as well. Plus we've even got a sub in the boot. So if you are a music lover, you need to check out this car because the sound is incredible. For a standard sound system in a car, this is premium audio quality.
With their nails done now.
So you've launched this car starting from 31,990 on the road. How important was it for you to be able to get a EV this size out at that price point?
So to come in with a really well spec'd, really nicely finished car at 31,990, I just think it just makes it a really compelling proposition, and it makes that electric mobility really affordable.
In terms of the walk up between the different spec levels, you've got 3 spec levels at the moment.
Right. So we'll have SE, which is our entry point, that's 31,990. We then move up to the Pro, which is our mid-range trim. That's the £2,000 walk up. That adds a larger alloy wheel, but then it also opens up some different interior trim options. And then we have our top spec Max, so that's 36,990, and that adds a plethora of really fantastic kit. So that Max trim is a phenomenal value, really well specified, and it's a wow when people see it.
So these vehicles are all fitted with the exact same 60.2 kilowatt hour battery.
Yeah, that's right.
No other battery options available at the moment?
So currently there isn't, no. So it's a 60.22 kilowatt hour battery. That's the usable capacity. That's not gross, that's usable. The usable capacity is actually what most people look at, because actually the battery will always retain a certain amount in order to stop degradation.
I see. And what sort of range would that expect to give us?
So on the SE, that's the entry model, that would give us a WLTP range of 267 miles. Move up to the Pro, that drops slightly to 258, and then when you move up to the Max, it drops to 255 WLTP range. Again, that's the additional weight of things like the extra spec.
But if you were to do a long journey,
yeah,
what's the sort of charging times on one of these Ionity, rapid chargers that you see at the services?
Good DC charger that's 150 kilowatt or thereabouts. That should get you from 30 to 80% in about 20 minutes, there or thereabouts. Doing sensible distances, giving yourself plenty of time for a rest and a comfort break and so on. And actually, when you are in that long distance, you've got supreme comfort and great spec.
This new brand, Geely, actually coming to the UK as Geely Auto, why should someone consider this car over some of the competitors?
At its simplest point, what most people are looking for is is bang for your buck, right? It's value. I think we've got these cars at a price point that is just super competitive. Whenever we've done spec comparisons internally, you really struggle to find cars of this size and equipment level, but at this price. And I think that's our great strength. The car itself is fantastic. So it's not so much why would you buy it as why wouldn't you, for me.
Here we have 4 of the 5 colours available. We've got the jade green, moonlight silver, white and obsidian black. All of these vehicles here today are all the max spec. The max spec comes in at 36,990 on the road and gives you things like the 19-inch alloy wheels, the panoramic sunroof, the power tailgate, ambient lighting, plus massage sheets and the 16-speaker premium audio system. That's a lot of bang for your buck. So who's this car for? Well, this car is absolutely ideal for families. It's got lots of room in the back. We love the fact you've got obviously the dual ISOFIX in the rear, but there's so much room, so it's not just for small children in the back. You know, you can have fully grown adults in here, and there's still loads of room to spare. The seats are all adjustable, so it's comfortable. You've got massage seats. You've got a reclining front passenger seat, which literally folds right out into a day bed. There's so many toys on this thing. You've got a large boot. You've got roof rails for bike racks, roof boxes, roof tents, those kinds of things. So this car has got so many possibilities and is perfect for touring, perfect for long journeys. But as we said earlier, if you want an SUV that's sporty, nimble, and that you can thrash around a track, then this isn't the car for you. But if you want a car that's going to do loads of miles, it's super comfortable, it's super smooth and quiet, and is backed by the people that make Volvo and Polestar, then this car is definitely going to need to be a strong contender for you. And if you're a fleet operator operating these for your representatives, or you operate the salary sacrifice scheme, your employees are going to absolutely love this car because it's going to offer them so much value for money. We think this is going to be a fantastic proposition in the market and is definitely a strong contender for you and should be top of your wish list.
I think the girls with their nails done now.
So I think Geely have done a fantastic job bringing this car to the UK. It's going to be a massive disruptor for this segment. And also I think it's going to be interesting to see how many people that are currently in vehicles 10 to 30,000 pounds more than this actually then start looking at this and thinking of this as a strong contender. I want to thank Geely as well for having us along today for their exclusive event, and thank them again for inviting me 6-7 months ago for the exclusive preview event when they were actually bringing a concept vehicle over to the UK. So being able to follow this car through in its infancy right through to launch has been something quite amazing. You might have seen updates on the Rivervale channel and on the Rivervale blog. If you haven't, do go check out our content hub. We do post some of the latest information in there and any updates from other manufacturers as well, and the latest car reviews. So that's it from me today. I want to say thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, please give us a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button because we post videos like this every month. So thanks ever so much for watching. Don't forget, you can check out the latest lease deals online at rivervale.co.uk. We offer personal and business leasing with free nationwide delivery.
Girls with their nails done. I think the girls with their nails done.